All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business. Want to fight?
Come on now. You're all right. You're all right. Come on.
Switched off completely. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Let's box.
It's not working out. It's not working out. Switch out more.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Better than that. You getting soft on me? Hey, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the...
Let's go. to me. Are you okay?
Keep on top of it. Good shot. And again.
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes,
6'3", with a reach of 81 inches. He weighed in at 213 pounds.
and they'll be facing Ice Cold. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right division. These are heavyweights.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these...
And here comes the... Up against them, Ice Cold from Finland.
That is true confidence going with somebody so heavy.
And with that, we turn...
This bout is...
Not too many seats to be had in this... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Oh, what a punch! This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
How about that time counter shot? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And Larry Holmes goes down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Oh my, the big fella just got... And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
You're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
There's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punch. That hook was off target. Hook misses. Did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab doesn't quite connect. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. So much for defensive abilities. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What a punch. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights. Did you see that? Down goes Larry Holmes. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Beautiful counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You're getting your time in.
This guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on,
Few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Fight's not over yet.
There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
And down goes ice cold. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. Do you believe what we are seeing? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
okay.
What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you've been...
Box.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale. Muhammad. And they'll be facing Ice Cold from Finland.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They threw the hook. It didn't land. I know boxing fans around the world. Hold it right there. The referee really thinking about stopping it. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like,
hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. The greatest, Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you all right?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Every time, it's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
Come on, let him get back.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he scores with, is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Swing and a miss with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is a high-octane battle. That counter punch caught him clean. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on deep. Did you see that? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Oh, no! Ali is down! I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock. The bell rings and we start the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You'd like to see more jab. Hold that thought. Stumbling around in potholes. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Miss with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than...
And down goes ice cold. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though.
Get out there and switch on. Get this.
On to the 5th we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Holding nothing. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Unbelievable hard knock.
This is the beginning of round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Perfect punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And Ice Cold has been knocked down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
A perfect final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset.
There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that uppercut. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that...
And there's the bell to start round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter punch. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
That uppercut doesn't land. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Look at me! Look at me! Finish the fight now! He's gone! What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Stepping round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to
take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Yeah, back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him any.
Let's go.
Look at me! One, two, three, four, five. Come to me. Time out. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Let's fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
Good work. That's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's working. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's time!
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Let's do it.
Come back with the left hook. Look at his hand positioning. Hey, get busy. Double up the jab. Then head, then body. That's it. Switch it up. That's it. Get into that. That's it. Strike it mentally.
Time!
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the...
Box.
Now counter his mistake. Make him miss. Make him pay.
Time!
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath, kid.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind you.
Still in your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. You've been coasting this fight.
Got that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight.
And box.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Game plan. Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Do your business.
That's it. What we do in the gym. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
He's gone! He's gone! Finish him!
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
Look for the left tuck over the right hand.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Let's fight.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. It's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
That's time!
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight.
Let's go.
Get your head in the game! Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind...
Let's do it.
Keep him guessing where it's coming from. Get busy, double up the jab. He's got a low left hand, look for the right hand. Work your jab, look for the right hand over his lazy jab.
kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
Box.
Make him miss. Make him pay. Roll under it, then come back.
Time out.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's do it.
Start doubling up the jab.
Give me your gloves.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Let's fight.
Great work. This is all going nicely. It's all going to plan. Good work.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you okay? All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me this.
Alexander. Up against them, Ice Cold from Finland.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
And now from Crimea in Ukraine,
a lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is the night. Everybody's
All
looking
right,
forward
I went over
to
the
this
rules.
night. The
I want you
heat,
to
the
protect
atmosphere, you
yourself
could
at all
cut it with a
times.
knife.
What a
And what I
great
say, you
venue,
must obey.
and what a great
Good luck.
matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He misses with that jab. Nice counter. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They exchange punches. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again.
Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
The perfect counter lands.
Good counter punch.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Beautiful counter shot.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't land that jab.
And he misses with that straight left. Both men step back for just a moment.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt.
On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Can you continue?
They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the... Back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. Misses with the straight left. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
On to the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Look, misses. And he just misses with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Here we go. It's round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter punch caught him clean. Can't find a home with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Holding nothing back here in the round. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right.
That was a terrible...
Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. He blocks the uppercut. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what